everyone, and welcome to the BusinessTraining.com video module on event public relations, where we will cover the basics of event PR, why event PR is important, and what are some of the basic tools available to you. First, let's start with the definition. What is event PR? Event PR is really what its name entails, public relations for an event. In most PR campaigns and plans, companies will often include plans for an event. These events can be great attention getters, and depending on the reason for the event, can also help to generate revenue, for example, for nonprofits, and can also help to generate awareness and help to increase a company's community involvement. During campaigns and as part of many PR plans, events are held to really generate that attention, awareness, and interest. Why is it important to generate PR for events? Well, events are not like other PR changes, such as a change in safety, a PR crisis like a recall. Events may not really promote themselves. Even for the most popular events in a society, PR and advertising are still needed to ensure that attendance and coverage. Events are conducted for various reasons. More often than not, they are the first reason aforementioned, revenue. Most specifically for nonprofits, events can be their main source of fundraising. For a nonprofit that I worked for not too long ago, their main event each year was also their main fundraising movement that generated a lot of income for them. So why is PR and event PR different? Event PR is not like a normal business company occurrence like I mentioned before. These can be the most important time of year for a company. The PR surroundings events really needs to be paid some extra attention and given more monitoring than other PR events. Though it is part of the PR plan, the PR generated for an event needs to be handled a bit differently than regular events or announcements. PR announcements also need to be more focused. Events need to be more heavily watched, and the efforts around these both need to be watched as well. Results here are more important than, say, for an increase in Facebook fans. A company's livelihood could rely on the success of that event. Some tools to use, and these tools are also available to any other PR activity except for the media alert, which I'll explain here in a second. And these are a few tools that would make a lot of sense to use for an event, and they include, first of all, the press release. This can be used anytime there is something newsworthy to talk about concerning the company. The key here is that the news itself is newsworthy. If you're having a bake sale for, fruitcake around Christmas, you may not have something newsworthy. But, again, if there's no reason to be sharing the news in the first place, it's not newsworthy. No one will care what you have to say. So ensure your press release really includes some attention getters and also includes all the information that they would need for, getting registered for an event, sponsoring the event, whatever you need to include there. The media alert is a bit different than a press release, but it's used in a similar fashion. Press releases are now able to be sent directly to consumers and target audiences, whereas in the past needed to be sent through a media contact. A media alert now needs to be sent to, the media. They are sort of like a request to the media to cover your event. It includes the pertinent event information and serves as an invitation. The press conference. And this didn't make it up on the list, but the press conference is like a public announcement, but a little different. A press conference gives media time to ask questions and gives the company an opportunity to share information about the event if it hadn't yet been shared. Ensure your representative speaking at the press conference is prepared and ready to answer questions. Social media. Using tools aside from spreading a press release around the web, like social networking sites, a blog, the company website, you can generate a lot of interest in consumers who are online already and already ready to support a company and the groups they in turn support, which can be the case for nonprofits. You can also assist them in finding information on partaking in a fun night out, as events can be. And social media is really meant to be a way for you to interact with your online audience and get them interested. And lastly is event calendars. These can be used oftentimes for free by companies having events in a community or area and can help people to keep up on current events and what's happening in their neighborhood. These are offered by many different sites such as publications and online networks and are rather easy to add information to. Along with these tools above, advertising can be a great way to create awareness about an event. though that may defeat the purpose of using PR. The two should be used hand in hand, however, if you're unable to find print coverage through media relations. Lastly, there's a difference between getting free advertising and advertising. Say, for example, your sponsor is Comcast, as was the case for the nonprofit I was working for. And Comcast aired quite a few free advertisements about the event that we were hosting. It was a very large event, again, the largest fundraising effort for the company of the year. And it was really a pulled together effort from everyone. And getting those free media spots is essentially free advertising, which is PR. So really work hard to get that advertising for free. Really work hard to get your articles mentioned in a newspaper or featured in a newspaper as part of what's going on in the community. And this can be a great money saver for companies that are really strapped for cash. And with the economy now, it's a big thing for a lot of companies. But that about sums up our video here. Thank you for watching this businesstraining.com video module. I hope you enjoyed it. If you'd like to learn more about our training and certification programs that we offer, please visit our homepage at businesstraining.com.